In the 1990s, I had a health challenge that was pretty intense, and I was working with Dr. Peter, who directs our healing clinic near the village. And there was a point after about 3 years where he thought I should take a certain kind of medication, but he wasn't sure because there were a lot of consequences to taking this medication. And it's sort of like throwing the baby out with the bathwater, I guess. And we didn't want to do it, and it held out for 3 years without taking it, even though it was a challenge. And then I was in St. Louis with Ananda seeing a specialist at a hospital there. And the specialist was taking a look at the x-rays, and he was trying to decide whether I should take this medication or not. And he was going back and forth. He just didn't know. And meanwhile, Ananda and I think Dr. Peter, we had all been praying, for Master, for God to give us an answer. And we had prayed just for a long time, but we still hadn't got a clear sense of what we should do. And as the doctor was looking at the x-rays, we sort of know that the time was now. It was kind of like it was going to be take it or not take it. And we needed an answer. And so we were praying that God would speak through the physician. And he just didn't know. And he said, well, let me go and take a look at the x-rays again. And so he went out of the room, and Ananda and I, we amped our prayers up even more, asking that God tell us what we should do. And when he came in, he said, I definitely don't think you should take the medication. I definitely don't. And he was just so clear, and we knew that Master and God was speaking through him. And, when we have that response from God, we have no fear. We just have all the confidence in the world because we know that in God's light that everything will be okay. And in just a couple months after that appointment, my symptoms all vanished and I didn't have to take that medication. And so God loves it when we take our problems to him. And, Lahiri Mahashai said that if you don't pray to me, if you don't ask me, how can I answer you? He wants to help us. And for the devotee who is living for God, God comes to them.